Yeah, you're fine. He's going to show me which ordinance this is that has 1,000 foot from a business. I'm assuming it's for solicitation, which is defined as well. But we got to find this ordinance because I couldn't find it at all. I saw a long list of things.
Let me explain right here. So it doesn't give me a number whenever.
But you just gave us a number.
Let me explain something.
Yeah.
So in my system, which is a North Carolina court system,
yeah.
It doesn't give me a number.
I know it doesn't.
It does say right here, local city ordinance.
Yep.
Solicit arms or beg for money.
Yes,
okay.
Which that is not going to fall under propagation of religion.
Okay. And then soliciting from a highway, which is a general statute, stand in a portion of a street highway other than a shoulder
sure.
for the purpose of soliciting a ride from the driver or a motor vehicle.
Okay.
Or pedestrian soliciting business or funds. Then stand, loiter in the main portion of a travel portion, or on the shoulders or the median of a state highway or street.
Sure.
Or stop a motor vehicle for the purpose of soliciting employment business contributions from the driver or occupants of a motor vehicle.
Sure.
Thus impeding the normal flow of traffic.
So you're talking about traffic flow issues. Sure. So ordinance has to be narrowly tailored to meet the needs of their cities, right? And you're talking about the public safety of it, because that's what the Supreme Court has ruled, that a city may regulate its population to be safe and control the public safety. So traffic flow issues have been upheld in Supreme Court. But a traffic flow issue has to be met by the spirit of the law, which means there has to be a traffic flow issue.
That's right.
So
I told him, I said, sir, you cannot hold that sign there. He said,
he can.
Yes. So I said, if I see you solicit from it, listen.
So what did you tell us? You're defining, how can he solicit with a sign that's not soliciting?
Well, let me ask you something. I said that if he stands there, the solicits means if he asks for contributions, or in this way, to ease the flow of traffic in any way or fashion, in my opinion, then I see it, it would be issued a citation for he can be arrested.
So you sit somewhere. So because I want you to be clear what you know what harassment is. So no, you haven't seen you have not seen a crime committed.
Not yet. But I'm also in a public place.
So you're on private. No, there's a private property on public access.
I work at Walmart at this time.
You're a detail officer.
I'm working a secondary employment currently for Walmart, which gives me grounds to be here. Just like
what's your badge number?
3077.
3077. Your name was? I didn't hear that. Stroop. T-S-S-T-R-O-U-P. P-E. Okay, P. S-T-R-O-U-P.
I'll explain to you. Right now, I have proper grounds to be here. This is a public vehicular area. So I have just
public access. Sure. But if you sit around, when you don't see someone commit crime, you sit around and harass them. That's illegal. That's against your procedural. Yes, it is.
I can park here as long as I want to. Okay. I can observe.
You threatened if somebody gave him a donation, you would arrest them. That's what you told him.
But if it impedes the flow of traffic.
If it impedes the flow of traffic.
So if he's right there, there's people behind him. And there's no other vehicles there.
Yeah, that stop sign.
Let me explain.
What's that stop sign?
Let me explain something. But if there's no traffic around and it is impeding the flow of traffic from the person behind that vehicle, and it's preventing that person from continuing how they should be in the normal flow of traffic, which means stop, make sure there's no other vehicles coming into pursuit, then if he's stopped and is given his attention towards...
You can talk to your supervisor.
Okay.
Yep. Let me call your supervisor.
I don't have my supervisor's technically off my direct.
No, your supervisor's not off.
Sir, I can give you my non-emergency.
I'm going to call Lieutenant Lowe, the named Lindsay, I think it is, Lieutenant, the female lieutenant.
We don't have a Lieutenant Lindsay.
You have a female lieutenant. I just talked to his wife.
Right.
Yeah, you have one. I just talked to his dad. I'm trying to remember who she is.
Sir, let me explain something. If you want to talk to my supervisor, you can call into our non-emergency number, and they'll...
Call in the non-emergency number and send the supervisor over here. Call in the police department and non-emergency and have a supervisor come out here. This gentleman needs to learn a little bit more about how the law is applied.
I'll be on the call.
Thank you so much. We have squad number 25191. Officer Stroop, S-T-R-O-U-P-E. Let me see your sign. So here is a sign. The Son of Man has no place to lay his head. Luke 9:58. Yeah. He says he's working a detail job for Walmart. So I want to make sure that I'm not Walmart property in case That's the next one. So apparently he's not on duty. He's working a detail job for Walmart. That's the claim.
In a officer uniform.
He can do that as long as they're paying for detail. Well, we're having a supervisor come out. I want to talk to the supervisor about it. Carolina. I knew this would give me good footage. All right. See your sign again. Here comes Sarge.
I've got a sergeant en route. He's actually our community outreach sergeant.
That's great.
A little bit more to you.
That's great. That's perfect.
I think this officer actually spoke to one of you guys yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I met him last night. Let's be honest though. Don't make up fables because we have it on videotape. What did you say the law was? Tell them about that 1,000-foot law you told us about.
Yeah, the city ordinance of 1,000 foot within a business.
You tell them that number for him, so you know that number because
He works for here too, Andy.
yeah, but there is none. That ordinance doesn't exist. You just made that up. Yeah, we don't like people who use the color of law in a way that's not within the spirit of the law. I wasn't mean, was I? I wasn't mean to y'all, was I? I took a lot of your time up, but I wasn't mean, though. See the sign again? Hey, Sarge. I'm just listening. Capturing audio. I got to capture audio.
That's fine.
Oh, certainly.
How you doing? All right. Pretty good. Can you also see if they're on their property as well? If they want all three of them manned?
Oh, this is Walmart property because the GIS map said it's not.
It was just a minute.
Yeah. Because according to your GIS maps, this is public easement. Yeah. We're auditing police officers for doing their job correctly. Somebody has to. Somebody has to audit to make sure you're doing the job correctly. Yeah.
It's really sad. I wish y'all had something.
This is not. You want to pull up GIS to certify that? No. So she is not GIS. This is public easement. GIS is public. Okay, because this is public easement right here. Public easement. I'll pull up GIS. I'll go pull up GIS real quick. I'll print out a GIS map real quick for them. Yeah, I'll pull up a GIS map for you if you want me to real quick. I can pull it up. Hold that real quick. I'm going to go get GIS maps. Oh, am I being detained?
Yes, right now.
Suspicion of what crime? Suspicion of what crime?
Right here.
Well, you're detaining me, so now you're not letting me be free. My own court is not. There's no longer a cooperative interaction. You're detaining me. What's the suspicion of what crime? Me.
Now you're being detained.
For what? Suspicion of what crime? Suspicion of what crime? Suspicion of what crime?
I just told you.
So you can warn somebody to leave. You cannot trespass someone without asking them to leave first.
You think what's going on, but right now you're being detained.
Yeah. Suspicion of what crime?
I just told you.
This guy's detaining me on suspicion of what crime? He said that you have a crime that's detaining me for? Okay. Perfect. So am I detained now? Because he's asking people to leave.
He's going to explain it as well, okay? You requested a sergeant? That's what I got you. Is that correct?
So you want to leave?
Oh, absolutely. If the sergeant tells you to leave public property, absolutely. Absolutely. If the sergeant tells you that's all you need, bub, that's supervisor. That's all you had to have.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
I need you to also leave the premises immediately.
No problem.
Stay off
Have a
the
good
post.
one. Have a good one. Sergeant who? What's your name? Sergeant what?
Joshua Veridal.
Joshua Veridal. Can I get your badge number, please?
I have a personnel number.
Personnel.
2447.
2447?
Yes, sir.
Joshua Veridal, 2447?
Yep.
All right, so, okay, and so Sorrell's one working with this, so we have this through the public.
I'm familiar.
You know who Sorrell is? So you familiar with what's going on? And you don't think this is public easement?
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Walmart. That was a Walmart.
Alright. I saved it because I can't see very well, so I saved it so I can refer to it in a minute.
Right now.
So no, it is not on the property. It is not on the Walmart property. Absolutely not.
And they wouldn't listen to us and look it up. They just said, well, you said...
Yes, I'm having a little bit of problems. Who's your highest level supervisor right now? Since it's before 5 o'clock, I assume you have a lieutenant there still? What? Survey lines are a pretty permanent thing that are there, and your sergeant Visueldo, or I don't know his last name, Visuelo, under the color of law, he claimed trespassing for Walmart on property that was public easement. After telling him that the GIS maps clearly define that property as public easement, he did not care and just basically threatened and bullied people who leave property in public easement under trespassing orders requested by Walmart, which while we're telling him you need to check that on GIS maps, that's not Walmart property, and we are here to study trespassing and how it's being utilized in Asheville. It's taking us no time to see that our reports were authentic, that this is exactly what's going on in Asheville. My name is Pastor Andrew, and I do not want to talk to the sergeant again. I want to talk to his superior.
What are people saying about Zaxby's new signature sandwich?
It is. All right, I appreciate. I want that to be done today because we have to leave town. But I need to know that this is dealt with. It's unacceptable to try to trespass someone from public easement off of private property rights. It's unacceptable. Thank you. So yes, as I stated, that is public easement, not Walmart's property, and that gentleman absolutely violated our 13th, 14th Amendment rights.